Hello, my name is Beth Dixon, and this is a video series based on Vicki Borlaug's PowerPoint presentation on correlation, and this is an introduction to correlation. And this is part 4 of the series and the conclusion, and we will talk about a correlation does not imply cause and effect. And this is the last topic for this PowerPoint, and I do wish to thank Mrs. Borlaug for allowing me to use her PowerPoint. Now, what does this mean? Correlation does not imply cause and effect. We have seen some of the situations where there is a cause and effect, and others where there's not necessarily a cause and effect. Correlation does not mean that there's a cause and effect relationship. Let's look at this situation. X is the amount of alcohol a person drinks in one evening, and Y is the person's blood alcohol level at the end of the evening. Now, first of all, decide whether the variables are negatively or positively correlated. As the amount of alcohol drinks increases, the person's blood alcohol level would also increase. That means that they are positively correlated. Now, does increasing the X value cause the Y value to increase? And the answer is yes. The more alcohol you drink causes your blood alcohol level to increase. So this means that there is, in this situation, a cause and effect relationship. Does that always happen? Correlation does not necessarily mean that there's a cause and effect relationship. Let's let X be your age and Y be the cost of a new Ford pickup truck. So, are these variables positively or negatively correlated? As you get older, or as you have gotten older, has the cost of a new Ford pickup truck increased? Yes, as one increases, the other will increase. So they are positively correlated. Now, does increasing X as you get older, as you have gotten older, has your age caused the cost of a Ford pickup truck to increase? No. You are not the cause of the price of a Ford pickup truck. There is not a cause and effect relationship between your age and the cost of a new Ford pickup truck. Correlation does not necessarily mean that there is a cause and effect relationship. Let's look at cell phones and farms. X is the number of cell phones in the U.S. and Y is the number of acres of farmland in the U.S. As the number of cell phones increased, what has happened to the number of acres of farmland in the U.S.? Well, over the years, the number of cell phones has increased, and as the number of acres of farmland has decreased. So these happen to be negatively correlated because they're moving in opposite directions. But has the number of cell phones caused the number of acres of farmland to decrease? No. There is not a cause and effect relationship between cell phones and farmland. Correlation does not necessarily mean that there is a cause and effect relationship. Not necessarily. The X is the minutes underwater in a scuba diving tank, and Y is the amount of oxygen left in the air tank. Are these variables positively or negatively correlated? In part 3, we did look at these and realized that they were negatively correlated because as the next X, the minutes underwater, scuba diving, increased, Y decreased, moving in opposite directions. The amount of oxygen left decreased as X increased. They're moving in opposite directions, negatively correlated. Now, does increasing X cause the Y values to increase? Well, it shouldn't be increase. It should be to decrease. That should be decrease. And the answer is yes, because the longer you stay under causes you to use more oxygen. Therefore, this does have a cause and effect, but it does not necessarily mean it. So your class assignment, and again I can't give you any help here because there's so many possibilities, is to come up with examples where there is a cause and effect and when there is not a cause and effect. And this concludes the last of these videos. I hope these were helpful. Please watch our other videos. Thank you.